And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and don't need to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat. And we won't pass the night when everything changes. You won't reply, I'll go back to street.
Hey, welcome guys to tonight's Beyond the Backdrop. Guys, I could not miss today's Beyond the Backdrop because baby, this weekend was an entire experience. It was a whole vibe, and I just got to tell y'all about it. We got to open up and tell y'all about this weekend before I even get into my regular spiel, because we just wrapped up our Sage and Swag's Baroque workshop, and let me tell you, y'all, it was beautiful, it was bold, but baby, it was a lot. It was an entire lot. Now, guys, I know a lot of our students have been sharing their experience and sharing the photos. And hey, Alicia, girl, I'm just getting dialed into work. They've been sharing, and it's just been a sight. I've been seeing a lot of it probably like over the past hour, because guys, I don't know about y'all, but when I am done with a workshop, especially a 3-day workshop, I go off the grid for at least 24 hours. I had to refuel my cup. The girl had to do her little nappy head. She had to, tint her little brows. I had to get back into me because I was looking real bummy. And I was feeling really exhausted. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Mel, beautiful. Mel is in the house too. So, Mel, I'm so sorry I missed you, Queen. I did not know you had to go and catch your flight. But guess what? We shall meet again. And guess it's funny because now when I see this daggone name, I know who I'm talking to. That was a whole vibe when I found out who Melanie was sitting in the workshop. But guys, I really want to, every time I have a workshop, I keep it super real with y'all. I tell you guys all of the experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the things. This weekend was amazing. At the end of the day, it was amazing. I had an amazing time. The ladies had an amazing time. The instructors had an amazing time. The assist, it was a lot. I just really want you guys, I had a whole different topic for tonight, right? I had a whole different topic, and I really wanted to shift gears a little bit to just kind of recap the class, because there was some really big lessons in this weekend's class. And the biggest thing that I want to share with you guys is why Baroque draping, the workshop, it is not. I repeat, if you was there, put it down in the comments. It is not for beginners. It's not. Mel say, yeah. Oh my God, I made it just in time. Oh my God, I did not know you. I'm so sorry, Mel. I did not know you had to leave. I told y'all, class, you never know when we getting out of that thing. I'm trying to tell you. She said, but we will meet again. I am not done with you. Don't threaten me with a good time, Mel. She said, I am not done with you. Oh my God. Ruth said, I was there. Guys, let me tell y'all something. Mel said it is not for the weak. Guys, it is not. And Alicia, girl. She said, this is not for beginners. Guys, this is not. And as much as I try and make things inclusive, I'm not going to lie. I try and make things inclusive because people be seeing Baroque and they want to jump in them streets, right? But baby, you got to get your act together. You got to get a lot intact before you jump into them Baroque streets. And I'm not saying it's really hard. I'm not, because realistically, traditional honestly requires more skill, but it doesn't require more. It's just certain things that it don't require where Baroque do. And if you're targeting premium Baroque, I'm not talking about the stuff they call sloppy swags and drama draping. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about the cream de la creme. Baby, you're gonna have to get your act together and get your fear up and have to push past some boundaries when you step into this world. I'm just trying to tell you, because it's a different beast and you got to be prepared for it. So one thing we definitely seen this week in this class, and I seen it in some of the other classes, but I specifically seen it in this class because I've been teaching Baroque all this year, right? I had a couple of classes, but each class I've had, I took lessons from the class and I always elevated or made just changes. And in this class in particular, one of the things was we was going high, we was going big. We was going big. And in order to do that, it require you to get on a daggone lift or to get on a scaffold or to get on something unless you got some damn wings. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got none of them. So I had to grow me a set of kahunas. And it took me probably like a week, but I knew if I wanted to tap into this thing that looked so beautiful that I had to deal with this fear that I have of heights. And I ain't all the way there yet. But I'm a lot better. I am a lot better. Tracy girl, how you doing, Queen? This is so funny because now when I see these names, I'm like, oh, that's my girl. That's my girl, Tracy. I kept picking with Tracy. I swear to God, since day one. One thing I love about my classes is it'd be a whole thing happening in class. It's like some of the names I remember because I live stream all the time and we communicate. But baby, when you come to class, we locked in. And now when I see Tracy name, I'm like, oh, that's Miss Tracy. It's just different. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's just different, right? Alicia, tell the people again, go big or go home. So with this one, that's kind of like how that was. And baby, it was a lesson. It was a lesson to behave. It was a lesson to learn. And it was just interesting to see. And one thing I can say that I'm going to push the envelope. I mean, I'm a pusher, I'm a jumper, I'm all the things. And I don't think life is worth living unless you're willing to take some kind of risk. So I'm going to take them. But with the risk taken, though, you have to analyze to kind of see where things are and what needs to be tweaked or what needs to be changed. And guys, I really want to share with you guys some key takeaways, especially if anybody down there under the sound of my voice is considering taking a Baroque class. Now, I don't know about anybody else's class. I'm talking about mine. If you're considering taking a Baroque class with me, y'all better stay to the end because there's a little couple things that you need to know before you hit that pay button. I'm trying to tell you, we changed up some things, a couple things you need to know. So stay all the way to the end, okay? This is definitely going to be beneficial to you guys that's looking to really get into Baroque. And I'm talking about really make some money from it, not pitter patter, not, oh yeah, let me just do a couple swags. I'm talking about you really going for that grandiose 20K, 25K. If you're looking for that, baby, stay on this live. Don't go nowhere, okay? I got something for you. I'm trying to tell you. Couple of little tidbits you may want to consider first. Now, before we dive in, guys, I want you to go ahead and drop your name and drop your city in the comments. Let me know why you're here. If you're new, put newbie if you're new. And if you have been here since day one, or you just been around, you've been rocking with me for a while, put newbie if you're new. I want to see this is funny because a lot of the people now that are on here that had just come to class. It's funny because a lot of those guys were new, so they would light it up with newbie. Oh baby, you ain't new no more. So if you're new, put newbie down in the chat, and if you have been around, put tribe. Let me see, Jackie. Y'all made it back home. Let me try to tell y'all something. We have a small tribe here, but guys, when I say my tribe hit heavy, our tribe hits heavy. Jackie and Makisha made a whole damn road trip. Now, I wasn't going to go to the office on Sunday, but when my girls say, I could be of assistance, I'm going to be of assistance. And I am excited. But just different kind of collaborations. When I see Jackie and I see Makisha, and knowing that they met in my class, in a Charlotte class, and it's been on and popping ever since, it's like, y'all don't know, these classes are more than just coming and learning some damn swags. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know. That's why I try to make you guys kind of just get acquainted while you in the class. You don't know who want to bail you out. You don't know who you're going to need. You don't know who you're going to need to call on, who you're going to need to lean on. And guess what? They ain't got to be in your city. It just so happened that them two are, but they made a whole road trip down here. I'm trying to tell you, just really get what they did. They got some fabric, build their inventory, and the things that they got. I'm excited to see what is. I'm just really excited to see what they're about to embark on, because this is a duo that I don't know. I just love seeing my people grow. I don't care how long it takes. I just like seeing them freaking move. And when they partner up, that makes it even more special. So shout out to Jackie and Keisha in the building. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me get back to my regular scheduled program. Michelle in the building. Michelle is definitely an OG. Michelle has been in this weekend's class. And guess what? Michelle was one of my first students when I hit Atlanta. She was in my very first class. And it's just funny how things come full circle. A lot of people get into draping in the first go round. It may not, it may not hit. But Michelle came into one class, then she came to another class, and then she came to this class. And my whole thing is, y'all got to realize this is a journey. When y'all think I be playing, when I say when you experience me, we start a journey, and it ain't got to be, you is stuck like Chuck. I ain't gonna lie, you are. But no matter where your journey go, no matter where you go on your journey, I'm always there in the background. I am always there in the background. I'm always going to be your cheerleader. I'm always going to welcome you and with open arms, no matter what happens, because it's space in this industry for everybody. And sometimes it could be so freaking stressful. You want to go entertain some other stuff. But I'm here to tell you and kind of reel you back in that this is where you need to be. Okay. This is where you need to be. Nicole, I kept saying Nicole is in the building. Boo, did you make it back home? Nicole came all the way from Turks and Caicos. Let me try and tell you something. When I tell you, Nicole was one of them students. She was just one of them. I swear to God. But I love just seeing how she worked. I love what she'll be able to take back to her area. I love what she's about to do. And Nicole was supposed to came to a class in May. Like, she was supposed to came to the Texas class. My whole thing is, I am just so glad she finally made it to this one. And she got a multi-day experience to kind of just see different things, and she could kind of pick up on whatever she want to do now, because at that class she would have only learned Baroque, but in this one with me she learned all of it. Right? So I'm excited to see what you do, girl. Okay, I'm excited to see what you do. Hey, Mary, beautiful. Ruth say facts all day. And the pressure. Tina, girl, I ain't on fire yet. I ain't get started. I'm still chugging the pedal. I ain't on fire yet. I'm chugga. Baby, you gonna know when I'm on fire. I'm getting stewed up. Baby, I'm getting stewed up. I'm trying to tell you. Tracy, I love it. Connections all day. I'm trying to tell you guys. Sonally, I hope I ain't saying this wrong, but I think I commented on, I just seen this name. I think it was in Posh Draping University. It was something I seen. I just commented on with Sonally. We gonna get into it. That 3-day class is not for the week. Ruth, tell the people, please. Say it louder for the people in the back. Guys, let me try to tell y'all. Let me get into this. Let me just get into this. Before I get into it, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to share this live, because I think there are more people that really need to hear and take heed to how this draping game is not a game. The draping business is not a game. The draping business has the power to change your entire business overnight. However, you got to be ready. You got to be so ready to encapsulate everything that it has to offer. Don't step into these waters unless you're ready. I'm trying to tell you, your designer besties that thinking about it, baby, they're going to need to hear this live, because guess what? They may decide on this live, but you want to, they may decide, oh, okay, that ain't, I thought about it, but based on what she said, that ain't for me. I'm trying to tell you, I want to warn you guys, because there's nothing worse than y'all getting into something. You be like, oh my damn, I didn't expect all of this. So I try to tell you, this is going to be that live that you need to notify your friends that's thinking about it. You need to notify all the people, because I need y'all to be in an environment that you're ready and you're prepared to be in. And I need you to give your all and not sitting around looking and saying, oh, I don't know how to do that. Baby, Posh Academy ain't got room for that. Okay. This weekend, I'm gonna tell you what really happened behind the scenes. You see my ladies right here on the live. You see it couldn't have been that bad. They here, right? Couldn't have been that bad. They here. It just was a hell of an experience. And I needed a whole day to woosah. The woosah to myself and not be online and just fill my cup back up because baby, it was empty. Tell you. But at the end of the day, I cannot lie. This workshop was a huge freaking success. It just wasn't easy. It still was great, like they always are. It just wasn't easy. It was a little more challenging, right? We had students from all over who showed up and they was really ready to create magic. And that's the one thing I loved about it. But here's what I learned really freaking quick. I thought I already knew, but I learned. I got another lesson. I learned, baby, you can't skip steps and expect mastery. You cannot. Somebody put that down in the chat. Don't skip steps and expect mastery. It ain't going to happen. Some people came. Now, one thing we did with this class is because I wanted to give flexibility. Oh, baby, I ain't doing that no more. I wanted to give flexibility. Some people came for just a day. Some people came for 2 days. Some people came for the whole experience. And that's where it got really tough. I'm not going to lie. Because Baroque draping, baby, this is not a style that you can just wing. It's different, right? It's not really as skilled as traditional, but baby, it's layered. It's like that girl. It's built on the fundamentals that I teach in the premium traditional class. So if you don't have that solid foundation, you're going to be like a damn deer caught in headlights because this is not a traditional draping class. So I ain't teaching none of that. That's something that you all already supposed to know. Without that foundation, guys, listen, without you understanding direction and flow, it's almost impossible to pull off the full Baroque and make it look correctly, right? It's almost impossible. And then, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We had some limitations. Because some people just didn't want to get on the ladders and some people didn't want to get on the scaffolds. And at the end of the day, I get it because listen, safety first, beyond anything, safety first. And that's one thing we went and changed something up in our process and allowing who can come to class. If this is something that you're not willing to do, baby, you can't come in here. This is just not for you. The reason being because the workload is going to end up being dumped on someone else. And here's the truth. If you're not willing to go high, then you'll never really get those premium results of the cathedral ceilings. And unless you're going to train a team or something like that. And that's a whole different story. But you're coming to class, at least that's what I am told, so that you can learn and you can level up. But if you have those limitations set on yourself before you even be open to it, where you going? Now you might get a couple extra $100, but my programs are designed for you to make the kind of money I made. I'm trying to tell you, that is what it's all about. When you make more money, you get to choose and you get to pick and choose who you want to work with. It ain't no, I hope I get a client this week. Like what? What? But you got to transition into that. And just like me being afraid of heights, baby, even my first class, which was, I don't know when it was February. I don't know when it was, but whenever it was, even in that first class, I was scared out my damn mind, but I still did it. Scared and all. Because I have to be an example. I can't sit here and tell you push past fear and push past boundaries and I ain't doing it. This is what sets people apart. This is how you actually grow and really develop your skill. You can't be comfortable and complacent with what you already know. You come into class to be pushed. Guys, our backdrops, the ones that we've been doing lately, especially since I've gotten to the studio, the whole goal was to go 18, 20 feet. Because that's where the money is. If you want to sit around and stay with 12 feet and 10, okay, all right, boo-boo, I'm all right. Okay, you go eat. But this over here, this is different. When I tell you guys, you can do 1 gig a weekend and what used to be $75,000 a year or $100,000 a year just doing 1 backdrop a weekend. If you get into Baroque, that just instantly turned into $250 a year. Just doing 1 Baroque setup a weekend. I'm trying to tell you, you guys are leaving so much money on the freaking table. You leaving not only the money, but guess what else? You leaving the wow factor. You so used to being comfortable with what just gets you by, you're leaving behind the wow factor. Yeah, your swags might look a little cuter, but it ain't no major transition from you went from basic level to, oh, you need some draping in this city, you need to go to them. If you're trying to demand that kind of reputation, baby, you need to push past that fear. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking right now because I know it's common. And I'm hearing it and seeing it much more, especially when people come to these Baroque classes. Like y'all think y'all, I know y'all see it, and y'all be like, "Oh yeah, I could do that." Or I just don't know. A lot of those people that try and wing it don't quite have the actual rules, right? It ain't that many, but they don't have it. So they just try and throw it together and make it look like Baroque. And baby, it ain't. It's a couple things like if it don't have this in place, if it don't have that in place, it ain't Baroque. It ain't. It's called whatchamacallit. I'm playing. I'm just playing. Oh my God, I'm playing. But guys, I really want you guys to understand, even though it's not as technical as traditional, you still need to learn proper mechanics. If you're only, I'm only talking to those that's looking to address, looking to target that kind of audience. Now, if you're trying to mix the Baroque design and you still trying to stay in basic land, okay, I'm just gonna say okay, okay, good luck. Not saying that they won't pay, they will, but you still going to end up with them frustrating damn clients that you don't like working with. Like until you become a better CEO, until you become a better designer, until you learn to design the things that the masses want, they ain't going to choose you. Let me get back into my script. Let me get back into my script. Nicole, hey girl, I see you in a couple of weeks, boo. Nicole, you better be ready. Nicole, you better be ready. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Hey, Kimmy Kim. She said, I will. Yes, she said. Nicole said I was some people for the scaffold. Yeah, and I love one thing I can say. I love we had so many students in the class, and this was even though I had 4 people move out the class, I had 4 people for whatever reason had to move to a later class. This class was still beyond my comfort zone. When I tell y'all, by no means, I am not going over 10. I don't care what's going on. I don't care about no sob stories. And that's not me being mean. I cannot jeopardize the integrity of the brand I've built, the reputation I have, just because I want to be nice. Ain't gonna do it. But we had a lot of students in class. I cannot lie. That was taking the initiative. They ain't want to do it, but they were pushing past their boundaries, right? They felt uncomfortable. They like, I'll do it. And maybe they didn't go to the 3rd level, but maybe they went to the 2nd. Point is, they took the initiative to just do it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was up on that thing too. and your girl was working. Y'all, they had me working. I was up on that thing too. And I was nervous, but I can honestly say how I feel on it now is totally 10 times better than how I felt on it any other time this year. And the main thing about it is I get prepared because I know what I want on the back end. I know what I'm going after. I know the style I'm going after. I know the type of students I'm going after. I know the kind of money I'm going after. And baby, that whole I'm scared of heights bullshit, it don't work with that kind of, it don't work because they want what they want. And that's what they want for what I'm targeting. Now, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about for what I'm targeting. And it's just that thing. And then when I talk about pushing past fear, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I never want you guys to think I get on this day on live stream and I give y'all all these tips, tricks, and resources, and I don't do it. I'm only giving you the things that I do and the things that help me grow and get further faster. That's it. I'm trying to let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Hey, girl. Oh my God. Now, guys, this daggone Harriet right here, she was the littlest one in the room. I swear to God, but she had the biggest damn heart. I mean, even I was looking at her like she got up that thing like Spider-Man. I wait, Harriet, get back here. Oh my God, guys, I swear to God, the energy in that room. And Alicia say I wasn't nervous, not that much. And even Alicia, now Alicia is used to getting on like ladders and stuff, especially in her profession. But even to still, like Alicia did it, I think even in our first class, she was eager to get in and I think in that one we had like a lift. She was eager to just experience it. And that's what I mean. Like at the end of the day, Darrell girl, hey fam. That's what I really mean. Like you guys really got to understand that the thing, and I get it, because when you scared, you scared. Fear, baby, fear. That's a heck of a drug. But when you let it get a hold of you, you let it stop you from things, then guess what? That's not good. Like you really have to learn to just chip at it. And I'm not saying jump off of bridges unless I'm in your back pocket. If I'm in your back pocket, then yeah, jump off the damn bridge because I got you. But if that's not the case, then I'm not going to tell you to do that. But I will tell you to inch at it, right? It took me maybe 3 good tries before I got on that daggone scaffold and got up. And it just was the fact I can't keep waiting for Doc to be here, my fiance. I can't wait for him to be here. I can't wait for Kayla to come. I can't wait for I have an assistant on. I can't wait for none of that, because the longer I wait for these guys to aid me, I am stunting my own growth. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm going, and I can't go there if I'm sitting here hindering what it is that I'm going to allow myself to do. So I just, hey, I'm used to it now. I ain't get on that top one though, y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and fake the funk. I ain't get on that fourth one, or 1, 2, 3. I ain't get on that third one yet, but I bet you I will. And when I do, I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Rena girl. Talia, I think Talia was one of the first ones to get. She was like, "I'll do it," and I really think Talia, she just wanted to get hers out the way. She was like, I ain't going up there to the next one. And the next one, it do hit another level of fear. So I totally get that, but it's just something, being open to just allowing yourself to eventually evolve in, because we all get in these things and we talk about the money, we want the money, baby. Your performance got to equate to what that money require. The money is up there because that's what they want. And still money and premium draping too. That ain't going nowhere. Trust and believe, that ain't going nowhere. I had one of my young ladies, I didn't even have a chance to really look at it, but I had one of my young ladies sent me, and it was, y'all, it was beautiful. And it was one damn color, and it was premium draping. And I think they did it this weekend. I really just ain't had time to look. But guys, that thing was so elegant. It was just one color. And I think it was like I couldn't tell. I think it was like a sheer. I can't tell. But baby, that was premium all day. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, this ain't going nowhere. It's too elegant. So no matter what side you decide to lie on, the main thing is give it all you got. Go for the top. Don't sit around here and settle for basic. If that's where you are today, okay, cool. But make a damn plan to get out of it. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. She said, that's because I was reading it. And she said, oh, okay, we back to Rena. Because, baby, I can't see, for one. Let me get my damn glasses. Renee, that's my boo down in Arizona, girl. I was reading, and sometimes, when you're in the emotion, you just see things and you don't really be paying attention because you're in your emotion. So that's where I'm at. But Renee, girl, I got you. So guys, that's what this was really all about. I really just want you, I can't see y'all comments. I really want you guys to understand, when you're asking for something and you like, yeah, I need to be in there. I want to learn this. I want to learn that. Realize what it entails. One thing I can honestly say, I go live 3 times a damn week. I do kickoff calls before I have a class. We get a ton of emails. So if you don't know what's going on, it's because you weren't paying the damn attention. I'm trying to tell you, Do your due diligence and know what is happening or what this class really entail. I know when we look at Baroque, it may look like it's real simple because it look like, oh yeah, I could do that. Baby, I didn't try it. It's one design I'm working on now. I didn't try that sucker 3 times and I ain't quite get it how I want to get it. And I'm gonna keep taking a stab at it, no matter how it look real simple, but it ain't. It ain't. So my whole thing is definitely realize what it is. I'm trying to tell you. Talia, wait. You said soon you was going home, you was gonna go put it up. I can't wait to see your setup. I'm trying to tell you. One thing I can say, I love when I logged in today. Like I love how you guys was. I almost ain't realized it was our workshop. It just looked like I don't know. It didn't look like the room I just was in yesterday. It just I can't explain it. Yeah, it just I was like, oh my God. I was like, who this? Let me put my glasses on. Who did that? I'm like, oh, us. Oh my God. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. Tay. Hey, boo. Thank you so much. I can't wait till you come back to I think you moved to February. TT, all your comrades was in there. Harriet, and I'm so mad that you guys couldn't stay, but y'all had that big old setup. So trust me, we get it. I'm glad you guys made it back in time. And I'm glad you just came and kind of made it happen. That's what I'm talking about. I get so many calls or so many people try to reach out to me. You coming here? No, I'm not. Well, I'm only teaching in Atlanta now. Why? I didn't get a studio for nothing. Like, no, I ain't traveling, none of that. Oh, well, I gotta work. Okay, cool. I got people coming out the country. Like I'm trying to tell you, this is what it's gonna be. When you lean into the excuses, like I love when I see people, they had a damn 300 person or probably more than that set up the next day and had to ride back. So guys, when I hear stuff like this, that's why it makes excuses fall on deaf ears. I'm like, Atlanta is one of the cheapest hubs where you could buy a flight. Everybody in that damn class, other than one person, shout out to Michelle, 2 people, shout out to Jade, they traveled to get there. I'm trying to tell you, when someone want it bad enough, they gonna make a way to make it happen. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, Michelle. She said, we did that. Proud of my ladies. Meet new people, all with good spirits. Yes, like you guys really did. I can honestly say, you guys really did have your sense of just making sure each other was good. I really love the camaraderie that was happening in the building. I do. Like we had an amazing time. We really did. We did. And one thing I love about, and Michelle said it too, like guys, I don't work off of it got to be like this. I am going to change anything I want to change according to what I see is needed in that moment. If I see a change need to be made in my curriculum, if I see a change need to be made in my design to accommodate the people that are there, baby, we changing. That's how I am. I don't know. I am. My classes it's not the party, right? Although we have a nice damn time, but it's not the party. It's not where you come and you just, that ain't it. I need you to get it. And if I feel like you ain't getting it, I'm gonna change up the whole routine, because some people just learn differently. Some people can hear Renee and be like, I get it. And then some people will hear Rena. Like, Renee, I'm playing with you, babe. Did you say it again? Change is good. One thing I can say, I pride myself on that. It's like being a chameleon or being very versatile. No matter what's going on, I'm able to adapt and make sure that change is happening so that whoever need the change can adapt to the situation. I think you would get that. Nikki say, no parachute for drapers. Oh my God. Guys, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell y'all. Draping is that thing. I don't know what y'all think it is, but and where y'all think is going. When I keep coming up here every week and I'm telling y'all, jump in, jump in, jump in. If you jump in with the Posh Academy, you ain't got to jump in a master class if that's not for you. Jump in something. Jump in the damn Facebook group. Jump in the $7 draping Netflix. Jump in something so you can start making some kind of traction, so you can make some kind of progress. Because at the end of the day, all roads lead to hands-on learning. I don't care if it takes 2 years. I don't care if it takes 6 years. Point is, you got to get started. If you never get started, your wheels are never going to start rotating and realizing that that really is what you need. You're going to let every goddamn thing in under the universe talk you out of it when you know that's the one thing that you definitely need to invest in, because that's what's going to give you the knowledge you don't have. I don't teach on YouTube the way I teach in class. I don't create tutorials the way I teach in class. I can't see what y'all doing behind this daggone screen. But in class, I could touch you. I could cuff your hand. I could straighten your posture. I could do all the things. It's just a whole different ball game. This workshop at the end of the day was a freaking success. I'm trying to tell you. I love it. I love it. I love it. No matter if we had limitations or whatever it was, I'm trying to tell you. Our backdrops, our draping, our workshops is where, if you're trying to learn draping and you're trying to grow and you're trying to get further faster, choose your path. Choose your path. You could go the long route and you go the short route, but go the route with someone that has done it and still doing it and still and have a blueprint that can actually show you a blueprint so that you can grow and go. Okay, I try to tell you. So here's what I want you to take from this, right? The biggest lesson, and this was a lesson for me too, I ain't gonna lie. Biggest lesson here is that Baroque, I came in telling y'all, stop playing with that name. Baroque is earned. It's not attempted. You cannot attempt your way to no Baroque draping. And if you do, okay, cool. You probably got a couple pass, but it ain't that jaw dropping. I'm trying to tell you, we leave our setups up for days in our studio. And I sometimes purposely leave my doors open. When people walk past the damn, I gotta pick the jaws up off the floor. I'm playing, but I'm just saying, it is that kind of reaction. People they ask me, can we just take photos of it? Well, guys, I'm trying to tell you, this is something that you would want to attempt if you're targeting that kind of 6-figure, consistent kind of income, right? Now, when you're looking to do Baroque, you have to master the basics before you can master the drama. I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly why moving forward, our Baroque workshops, we had a whole team meeting. We had a team meeting yesterday and we had like a 3-hour damn meeting today. But our Baroque workshops, they are going to require you to have completed a traditional draping class. And not anybody's. I don't know what they teach, but I'm talking about with me. If you have not done a traditional draping class with me first, then you cannot get in our Baroque workshop. That's just my prerequisite. I'm trying to tell you. It'll save you and it'll save me. Because when you understand the why behind the techniques, that's when the designs start to make sense. Otherwise, you're going to be standing there looking confused as hell because you don't really understand. And the reason why you don't understand is because you don't understand the basics, right? You don't understand premium foundation basics. So if you've been watching from the sidelines, and if you've been wondering where to start, I'm here to tell you, start with the basic workshop. Now, we named it basic. I'm going to be honest. We only named it basic because you will understand that this is what you need. But baby, that's a premium workshop all day. That's the same premium workshop that I've been teaching for the past 6 years. I'm trying to tell you. If you know that that's something that, wait a minute, let me charge my little computer up because that little sucker like it's ready to try cut off. If you know that you want to get started or you try and take your draping to the next level and you haven't done no training yet, that's where you need to start, right? Now, my class, the price ain't changing. I ain't doing no promos, no discounts, none of that. The premium traditional class is $997, and that's what's going to be probably until 2026. It ain't going no lower because the way I pour and the way I teach and what you get and the return you receive, I should charge more, but I'm not. The full class is $997, right? You could do a deposit. We're going to do a deposit today of only $99. Your deposit locks in your spot and it sets you up for success before you ever touch Baroque design. Our next class is November the 22nd. I'm trying to tell you, if you don't know what the traditional classes like entail, we made this little clip for you right here so you can get an idea. Here we go. Look at my girls. I don't know what. Is my audio on? Good. Thank you, team. I love you. So, guys, I'm trying to tell you that is what you experience in the premium draping masterclass. The premium traditional draping masterclass, that is the very start to really get your confidence boosted because you know what you're doing in them premium draping streets. And you know what you're doing with the traditional draping and with the techniques and things like that. So it's so much easier to adapt and adopt what I teach in Baroque because some of the things is really is different. But as long as you understand traditional, you'll know what the hell I'm talking about when I'm teaching you Baroque. If you don't understand traditional and certain things that I created and only I created, then you're going to be lost like applesauce. I said I wasn't going to play with y'all tonight. Let me stop. Michelle say facts. Hey, Lindora, how you doing, baby? She say that's good. You have traditional as a. It is, Teresa, baby. We done. I'm done. People thinking they could just jump in and I got it. No, you don't. No, you don't. So that is a prerequisite. And the one thing about it, one thing how we figured easy way to do it. You don't. It don't matter when you've taken the traditional class. So let's just say if you've taken the November the 22nd traditional class, right? When we have another 3-day workshop, you won't have to take the traditional class again. The only 2-day options that will be available, meaning that you can only come to Baroque, is only to my previous students. If you have not been a previous student of mine, I don't mean no harm, but baby, I cannot. I can't put you in that arena and really give you the attention you need because you need basic attention. And I don't show up with basic energy on that day. I show up with advanced energy. So it's a little different. So to make the experience the best for everybody involved, you need to have had a premium traditional class under your belt. So that's one thing. Like I said, you could secure your seat. Now you cannot any other time secure your seat for $99. You can either, the only option is to get a whole seat. But because I'm live and because I'm hoping that you're understanding the difference, and if you've been thinking about it, I really want you to go ahead and lock in your seat for November the 22nd. The deposit is $99. You could put it on buy now, pay later, do whatever you need to do, but you need to lock in a seat because we only have 5 seats left. Now, when I say these seats go fast, they go fast. In our last class, it was overflow because we had some students that probably came from a previous class and they had to move over and move. Baby, we lock in. I ain't taking no more than 10 ever. Until next year when we have the whole CDI draping instructor movement rolling. But for right now, 10 is our cap, and we are definitely staying at 10. That way you are there, it's not overwhelming. You're able to receive all the attention and I can function. I ain't gonna lie, and I can function. So, guys, that one day within itself, that's going to change. The traditional class is going to change how you see fabric. It's going to change how you see equipment. It's going to change how you see your entire damn business. Now, I know Baroque is real attractive right now, but you need to understand why people are charging this much. You need to understand where the people at, like how you need to understand all of that. And that happens in the traditional class. It's where you learn the skills that really make your work look expensive. Because once you learn the skills, you can go and drape any damn thing. You can have a little bit of fabric or a lot of fabric. Point is, you need the daggone techniques. So until you have that, that's the main thing. I want you guys to stop guessing. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start learning the right way, I need y'all to comment ready. I just want to know who down there. Who down there in the chat? Comment ready. If you're ready to stop guessing and start earning the right way. Just comment ready. Don't worry about the rest. Just comment the word ready. You ain't got to worry about what's going to happen after that. None of that. I want y'all also be honest though. How many of you feel that you need to start with a premium traditional class first? Not only how many of you feel, because some of you guys, most time when I'm live, is a lot of my vets on here. So how many of you think that that's a good idea? So how many of you feel, if you feel like you need to start with a premium draping class first, put first. Wow, that's my girl. Nikki, that darling little Nikki. And then how many of you think that's a good idea? Like if you've been to my classes or whatever, if you think that's a good idea, put idea down in the chat. This way I get feedback from y'all to make sure that we doing the right thing. I think it's a great daggone idea. I'm trying to tell you. Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. Ruth say that's extremely important. It is. Nicole say first. Thank you. I appreciate that. Me again. Evelyn say me again first. Evelyn, I appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's one thing that we made the change once we had our meeting. And I think it's definitely going to make a better experience for everybody because it ain't as easy as it look. And I really want people to be prepared when they come. All right. Now that gets us to our good main topic, which is the backdrop boss moves, the small details that clients actually pay for. One of the things that a lot of the ladies said at the end of the workshop, because at the end of the workshop, we sat and had like a round discussion. And I know people see Baroque and they think, oh, I'm just coming to a draping class. And we try to make it a full experience. Like, you know, in order to elevate your draping, 9 times out of 10, you need to pair it with something. You need to pair it with some florals. You need to pair it with some embellishments. You got to pair it with something. Man, you ain't really got to. But for those of you that do full scale design and decor, you do. Now, if you only do draping, then quite naturally, your only goal would be draping. But the details is really what makes people get excited. Not to mention, it was the damn details that made the students get excited. I don't know what they thought we were doing. I have no idea. But once everything started coming together, everybody was like, oh my goodness, like, oh my God, this really just took it to another level with the arch and the florals and the candles and the cake. Shout out to Renee who brought the faux cake. Baby, that cake was so pretty. Wait a minute. When Kayla first brung the cake in, why tell your tale? She looked the way she looked at, she thought it was a real cake. She said, I love me some cake. Oh my God, that was so funny because the cake is really beautiful. It's just a general, like a white cake, but it just was real elegant. And it was funny just to see, she thought it was a real cake and she said she loved cake. That was just super funny. But that was an example of how I tell you guys when I'm telling y'all to present your work and present it in the best light possible. Even though there's a faux cake, like it was still passed off where someone thought it was a real cake. I'm trying to tell you. Now, the main thing of what you guys are doing in these setups is the details. Because after this weekend, guys, I ain't gonna lie, I was reminded all over again that clients don't pay for more. They don't pay for more. Clients pay for better. This is cool, but don't just throw stuff in just because it's a lot. Oh, I'm gonna give them this and I'm gonna give them that and I'm gonna give, baby, make sure that is up up to par. All right. I want you to understand, for one, clean pleats are going to be your signature. I got to say it again for the people in the back. Clean pleats and clean swags is going to be your signature. I don't care how much fabric you got. If your pleats are messy, if your backdrop is lopsided, it's going to look cheap. I had so many students this weekend ask me, do it matter if it's, shifted on the side or if it's not the same side? Yes, it matters. I was going to go get a bullhorn. Yes, it matters. I'm trying to tell you guys. Yes, it matters, right? I'm trying to tell you. Clean, neat looking work is everything. Now, clients, this is where a lot of you guys drop the ball because clients may not know what a pleat is. So that don't mean sit there and go all up and down your damn timeline talking about pleats. They don't know what that is and they could care less. But they can feel when something looks off. I'm trying to tell you, they can feel it. They may can't even tell you what it is, but they can feel in their spirit when something just don't look right. Like that look a little. And it's funny because even so funny because Baroque draping is amazing. It has always been amazing. It's just when it hit here, people watered it down and just because they was trying to mimic it and they didn't know what the hell he was doing. And Talia, I remember a few months ago, I remember Talia was one of the people. She was like, I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. And then I had a private client. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. And dang, it was Sean. Oh my God. Shout out to Sean and Crystal. Shout out to Sean and Crystal. Came into the private class. And Talia saw that picture. And that's what piqued her interest and really kind of now starting to like Baroque. And it's funny because my thing is that's a prime example of what I'm talking about, right? Even if she ain't know how it was supposed to be, or she knew what the hell she ain't like. And she even said it in class. She was like, yeah, because people be having the tails. And she was like, I ain't know what, but it just ain't look right. And I'm telling you guys, your potential clients are doing the same thing with your damn work. Something looks off. This is why it's important for you guys to learn how to fix it. That's also why I tell you guys to slow down. The money is in the details. I told everybody in my class when it comes to putting the fabric up, oh, I'm just gonna get through that sucker. That don't take me long at all. But when it comes to finessing my backdrop or finessing my draping, I'm gonna sit still all day and I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna look at the pleats and I'm gonna make sure this is even and I'm gonna do all the things. I'm trying to tell you, one of the fastest way, guys, I don't know if y'all know, one of the fastest ways to tell the difference between a newbie and someone that's trained or someone that know what they're doing is the damn pleats and the swags. I can't tell you guys how many people identify my work or identify my students just simply because the pleats or the swags. You can have the most beautiful fabric, so you can have the perfect color palette, so you can have a gorgeous venue, so but if your pleats are uneven, if they sloppy, if they inconsistent, guess what? That whole setup screams amateur, newbie. They winging it. They don't know what they're doing. I'm trying to tell you, stop. Clients may not know what a pleat is, so I need y'all to stop talking about it because they don't know. Unless you are looking to be an instructor or you are training yourself to be an instructor, stop talking about that because that ain't what they need to hear. That ain't what they want to hear. That's why they not going sliding in your inbox because they don't know what no damn pleat is, and you keep talking about pleats and swags like as if they care. They don't. They may not be able to talk about none of that stuff, right? But they can feel when something don't look polished. They can feel when something just don't look right. When I first started, guys, I used to rush through my pleats. And one of the main reasons is because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to make the pleats pleat. I'd be so focused on getting the setup done and getting out of there, child, because I don't want to be around a lot of people. I wouldn't take time to make sure that they were consistent, clean, precise, and all the things. And you know what? My work look rushed. It may not look rushed to me on the site because I ain't really know what to look for. But when I look at it now and when I learned how to perfect and not even perfect, when I learned how to enhance my skill set, I can identify a lot of things that I did wrong. That's when I started to slow down. I started to really treat my pleats as if they mattered because they do. Everything for me changed. My setup started looking a little more expensive. They did. The clients started commenting on how beautiful everything looked. And then everything just changed from that point. I'm trying to tell you. It was just that simple. The truth is, guess what? Clean pleats. Swags that swag. Y'all stop calling them swoops too. Swags that swag. They make your work look really intentional. That's one thing I can tell. Even if it's a newbie, we have so many new people that join our community and they'll post their work. Shout out to, I know it begin with an M. I want to say Melanie, but I don't think it's her name is Melanie. I just haven't had time to get back into Marilyn. Her name is Marilyn. Shout out to Marilyn. Marilyn got into Posh Draping University and became very active. I seen her post some work. I just haven't really had time to get dialed in. But I can tell, even if you are new, I can tell the type of energy you're putting into your craft. I can tell. People jump into our Facebook group and then they'll show their work like, this is my first setup. I can tell if you did that thing blindfolded or if you actually tried to give it all you had. I can tell. I'm trying to tell you. I want to know. Y'all got to tell me down in the chat. Anybody else guilty of rushing through pleats just to get the daggone thing done? I want you to drop a me down in the comments. If you feel as if, I just got to hurry up. We only got 2 daggone hours. I got to do these plates. I got to do these tie backs. I got to do all this. Let me hurry up and get this up. Put me down in the chat. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. Ain't no sense. Because this was me in the beginning all day long. I ain't want them aunties and them cousins to start coming in, asking me a bunch of questions. Baby, I was trying to hurry up and get out of there. I was. And not realizing realistically, I was shooting myself in the foot. I was. Second thing I want you guys to know is symmetry sells. Symmetry sells. One of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of designers make, guys, is crooked daggone setups. And I think that's why I was so big on hoping that the ladies understood the importance of symmetry, especially when it comes to top swags, because that's where your eyes are directly going there first. And if they crooked and they got gaps and holes and like people see that. That's a clear indicator that you ain't take your time or you ain't go back and try to polish your design. I can't tell you what that reeks, but it reeks not necessarily beginner, but a person that just don't care or a person that is lazy. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like lazy people working for me, with me, around me. None of that. Go over there. Go over there. I'm trying to tell you, I can't do it. I can't. Symmetry is one of the things that's going to easily separate a $300 backdrop from a $1,500 one. If it's not centered, if it's not polished, if it's not, the symmetry ain't on, baby, that ain't premium. That's I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to tell you. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and it look like I'm still in this chair. I want you guys to really realize, right, that polishing your backdrops up, and it don't matter if it's traditional or if it's Baroque. That's going to be one of the biggest things that you could do that's going to set your stuff apart, because a lot of people ain't doing that. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, they put this lazy energy into their work. They put this lazy energy into their setups, and then they wonder why Bargain Basement Betty knocking at the door, because that's who it attracted. I'm trying to tell you. Close enough don't get you premium bookings. You can't be out here designing close enough. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. No, it's not. Clients may not know how to explain it, but guess what? They notice when something's off, and I want you guys to really pay attention to that. Be honest. Tell me down in the chat. How many of you set up a backdrop and you step back and realize something was leaning? Drop an emoji, any damn emoji, the closest one to your finger. Drop an emoji down in the chat. I did that this weekend. I did that quite a bit. I'm trying to tell you, especially when I was up on that daggone scaffold and I had to do them daggone 14-foot scallops. And I got down and I was like, oh my word. I realized it was leaning. I'm trying to tell you. That used to be me all the time. Oh, I must be talking to myself today. I must be the only. Oh, how do I miss all these daggone comments? I don't know what's going on with my comment thing. Alicia, say it again. Had to take the whole thing down. How many designs did we take down this weekend? I'm like, I don't like that. Michelle said every time Michelle came in the damn room, it was a new look. I'm trying to tell you. Darrell, like she got the emoji. I'm trying to tell you. Tracy say me, Joyce, me, Evelyn, me. Guys, this is what we do, right? But the one thing is at least you give yourself credit for even looking. Some people, once that thing up, guess what? That's it. It's like, look, I'm out. And I'm gonna just keep it to myself. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Alicia say, Reek's basement Betty. Yes, it do. Oh my God. Me and I could tell the difference. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, once you get into a habit of doing this, it will become second nature to you. Like I remember Michelle was like, she could just see the wheels turning in my head because I'll look at something. If it ain't right and if I ain't feeling it, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to change it because, for one, my brand is on it, my reputation is on it, my name is on it, and I built everything I have off of integrity. So I can't just leave something up there knowing that shit looks a mess. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I didn't know what to expect. I just trusted the dreamer. Baby, that was so funny. That's exactly what you said. You said you a dreamer. You get the look in you like, mm. That is really how it happens for me. I try to tell you. And it don't even bother me. It's like it'll bother me more if I know something needs to be reworked or whatever, and I ain't do nothing about it. That will bother the hell out of me. Even sometimes, guys, you may have to walk away from it. I think on day 2, I had to walk away from that thing because I was too busy I was totally going away from the design because I'm trying to accommodate what was needed in the room, and I just could not reconstruct what was needed based on who was there in that moment. I was like, look, we out. Let me go and get back to my design board and make sure I'm thinking of this person that came through this and this person that came through that. And let's just make something that everybody can partake in and make an amazing masterpiece. And I'm so glad that we were able to do that, because here's the thing. You may not notice in person, but I am a stickler telling you guys, take a picture because the camera catches every freaking thing. And when clients are scrolling through your photos, deciding whether or not to book you, those little details matters, guys. Those little details matter. When you ain't feel like putting the damn tie back on there, or you saw the gap in your swag and you ain't feel like closing it up. If I see that, I'm like, well, if she did that and posted it on her page, the likelihood that she gonna do that at my event is high, and I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to tell you. So, guys, if you want to charge premium rates, if you want to charge premium prices, then you definitely have to be able to deliver premium work, and that means just taking the time to make sure that everything is even, balanced, and centered. Because the truth is, symmetry, if nothing else, I want you to understand, symmetry sells. 2 keywords: the short and it's 2 S's. Symmetry sells. It makes your work look polished, professional, and worth paying for. Because when someone is looking at your stuff, that is only thinking about in their head. Is they worth this? Is it? Shut up. Should I cut this check? Is they really worth this much? I'm trying to tell you. I want y'all to drop a number down below, and I want you to be super honest. Give me a 1 if you feel like I don't care. If you plan on changing later, great. But I want you to be super honest on where you are right now. Give me a 1 if you rush through your setups and you don't check for symmetry. And let's just face it, some people may not even know what symmetry is. When we was talking about symmetry in the actual anatomy of a backdrop in the draping in the premium traditional class, and I was telling them how we measure everything. We measure swags from the ground up. We measure valances from the ceiling down. We measure swags from the outside in. We measure everything, and everything has a guideline. You may not know that, and that's another why you need to get in class. But if you don't know that, okay, cool. But if you know that you rush through it and don't set through don't check for symmetry, I want you to put a 1 down in the comments. Then I want you, wait a minute, let me put my hold on, y'all. Let me, because this will mess my thing up. How I put this thing on don't disturb? I don't know. All right, I think I'm good. Okay. Put a 2 down in the comments if you feel as if you notice when things are off, but you don't fix them. Let me tell you one thing. It's nothing wrong with if you realize that's your energy. Everything is wrong if you're willing to accept it. I tell y'all fast, I'm lazy. I know I'm lazy. Baby, I didn't work my tail off all my life. I came out the womb like ham and grits, pick it up. I'm trying to tell you. I worked my tail off. So yes, I'm trying to finesse this season of life. But when I notice things are off, yes, I am eager to fix them. It's not like no, well, if I notice something is needed, if I know something need to be moved, I am eager to fix it because I am not in a complaint in an area or in a season of I'm settling for what's okay. No, I'm always operating at my highest level at any given moment. I just don't like things that require a lot of labor. I don't like it to require a lot of labor. However, if it do, I'm willing to still get it a daggone ring because that's just my makeup. I'm not. I can't put out that kind of stuff because I'm gonna attract it back to me. I want you guys to understand the same thing. I want you to put a 3 if you feel as if you're ready to slow down and do it the right way. Some of us is rushing through. Y'all got 15,000 setups on a weekend. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But sometimes you may need to slow down to get things right. I can say over the past 2, maybe 3 years, it's several times I had to slow down. I had to stop to get it right. Forget the revenue, forget all of that. We can no longer operate this way. If you feel like you need to slow down to get it right, put a 3. And if you are ready to pay attention to the details, put a 4. No, if you already pay attention to the details, put a 4. My bad. I really want us to understand what it takes to doing things right and not just fast. I get it. Everybody tell you, success loves speed. Hurry up, pop, 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 pop. You gotta be quick with it. But in being quick with it, make sure you're presenting your best foot forward. Make sure you're pushing out the best foot forward. Make sure you're positioning yourself in such a way of the people that you want to attract. I'm trying to tell you. Our last one, guys. Our last one. GG. Hey, girl. What you think? Our last one, guys. And this taking us home for the night. I had a nice time with y'all today. The last thing is all about presentation. And it's all about how presentation is part of the package. Guys, when we started doing our studio classes, one thing I love about the studio and being here in Atlanta instead of going on tour and all the things, it's like anything that I think of that I want to throw in our workshops, I can. I'm home. It's my home base. I have 3 different areas. It's just everything is kind of like available. And one thing you guys need to understand, presentation is a big part of the package. Your setup, your energy, your photos, guess what? It's all part of the experience. Y'all can't be running around showing up late. You can't be running around taking blurry daggone photos. I thought I was gonna get through this daggone live without her going at it, but she'd be showing off. You can't show up late. You can't take blurry photos, right? And expect people to really respect your craft. You can't expect luxury pricing because luxury producers or premium designers that's not what they do. Professional work deserves professional presentation. That's one of the biggest reasons why we started adding the style shoots. It's cool to be in class and you're taking all of these class photos and all that, but you actually created a body of art, a work of art. So you want to present yourself as a designer and not as a student. I want to paint this picture real quick. You guys spend hours setting up gorgeous work, whether it's draping, flowers, cakes, whatever it is, right? Everything look amazing. Everything is centered. Everything's all the things. And then you take a blurry damn photo and probably ain't got no kind of lighting and you post it. Or worse, you show up to the event late. You looking all unprofessional. You got your Crocs on and your clothes wrinkled. You got the little ketchup salt. Baby, what do that Yo, come on. I'm trying to tell you. Are you still treating your setups, your designs, or whatever it is that you guys do, like it's the only thing that matters? Are you really ready to show up like a boss in every area? I don't care what anybody say about Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy. She shows up in boss energy every time. Every time. So if you're ready to show up like a boss in every area, I need y'all to drop boss down in the chat. Put boss down in the comments. Who I'm talking? Let me see who I'm talking to. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Queen about this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't say that word. I know I probably said it like 4 times a night. She said I'm about to slow down and get me right because I need to move into premium clients and away from penny pinches. Yes, that's and the main thing is I need all of you guys to realize it can be done. It can be done. Come on, Ruth with the 4, Darrell with the 4, Gigi with the 3. Come on, guys. It could be done. I love it. Y'all got big energy tonight. I wasn't ready for all this. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Take photo. Yes, Tracy, say it again. Take photos like you care about what you spent quality time putting together. Boss, I love it. I love it. Come on. That's what it's about, guys. You really got to understand what you're selling. The setup is beautiful. It is. But it's all about the energy behind that. It's all about the energy behind it. Guys, I kid you not. I lie to you not. Sometimes I be freaking exhausted. I ain't today, though. I'm rejuvenated today. I had a whole day of self-care and off the grid. But some days I am exhausted and I still do my live stream. And it's funny because my team be in the back and they be looking at me. And they know that before the live, they be like, Precious, you need to get some rest. And I'm like, I know, hush. And then I hit the go live button and flame on. I don't know what it is, but baby, whatever I was tired about or whatever weary I felt, it be gone. It be gone. Because now I'm in my perspective and respective role as whatever you guys see me as. Some of you guys, I'm your chum. Some of you guys, I'm your draping sister. Some of you guys, I'm your mentor. Some of you guys, I'm your coach. Some of you guys, I'm your accountability partner. Whatever that is, I am there to play a role that, hey girl, I am there to play a role that that evening, right? Just like tonight. Hire a photographer. Exactly. I'm trying to tell you when it and today's climate, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you something. Come on, Tracy. Say we show up. We show, don't we though? Let me tell y'all something. Hiring a photographer may have been the story back then. Baby, now the photographer needs you just as much as you need them. Y'all better start bartering your way to the damn top because I'm trying to tell you they need you just as much as you need them. It's too many opportunities out there. It's too, especially with what you guys sitting on. Y'all sitting on draping. I don't think you know what you got. I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't think you know what you got. I don't think you know what you got, guys. Boss moves ain't about just the setup. It's about the whole freaking package. I'm trying to tell you. I want y'all to tell me right now. What is one thing I asked you guys this last week? That was the last time we was together. What is one thing that you can commit to? This is Monday. Y'all got a whole on 6 days. What is one thing you're going to commit to this week to get the needle moving, get some traction going, increase your visibility? Some of you may just be even to pump yourself up a little bit. I don't know what it is, but you know what it is. And I want you guys to tell me what's one thing you're going to do this week that's going to contribute you to have a successful, let's just say by the time Sunday hit, you would have had some kind of success. You'd have had more follow-up. So you'd have had more people reaching out in your DMs, whatever it is. But unless you do something, it ain't going to happen. So some of y'all need to do something. I had a couple of my young ladies. I don't even remember when this was. Some people, it was in the university. It was in the university. They was going to commit to posting 3 times a week. That's realistic. I don't know what y'all doing, but you can't be running around talking about you want to make money in your business and you're not doing anything that attracts money to your business. I do something every day that attracts money to my business, whether that's make a post, follow up with someone, improve a system, no matter what it is. I'm doing something every day that attracts money to my business. The main reason is because my business do not run on no damn batteries, and it don't run on oxygen, and it don't run on a bunch of damn hellos. It run on paid invoices. Come on, Michelle. Post to my business about my draping. Ask questions to join more info. I think you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Create mock-ups. Come. I can't wait to see y'all mock-up. I can't wait to see y'all mock-ups. Come on now. I'm trying to tell you. John to say work on my confidence. I love that though, John. I'm trying to tell you. I do it all the time. Even if it's not my confidence, mine is working on my discipline. That's the only thing I needed this year to really execute my goals. I just needed to be disciplined because I've gotten real stagnant and real lazy and real comfortable with where I am. But I can't drag that energy with where I am going. And the only thing I needed to work on was discipline because I got everything else. I have the work ethic. I have the grit. I just lack that damn discipline. Tell you. So I need you guys. Yes, come on. To say now the queen to say something. Paid invoices, not oxygen. That is how you run a business. I didn't left a hobby a long time ago. I'm trying to tell you. Gain. I knew you was talking about Michelle. Confidence. Come on, Evelyn. We got you, girl. We got you guys. We all need to work on something, but unless you're working on it, it's never going to improve. And then if it ain't improving and you ain't doing the work, we all got potential to be amazing, right? But look at your performance. How did you show up today? How did you show up today in your business? But you want somebody to book you? What? Did you tell them who you are? Did you tell them what you do? Did you remind them that you are the only decision that they need to make for what it is that they're looking for? If you didn't, I need you to try it tomorrow. All right? Because I'm going to tell you what I've been choosing. First things first is I'm choosing excellence in every freaking detail. I'm not looking to work with people who just want to throw up a backdrop and call it a day. Baby, I've been there, done that. That ain't got me to that kind of mindset. That leads to low prices and no freaking respect every single time. I want to work with people who care about the craft, who care about the art, who want to master the small things that make a huge freaking difference. Those that's ready to really show up like a boss in every area of their business. And they don't even know how. I give them the how. They just need to want to. That's where all the magic happens, guys. So if you're looking to join a class this year, I definitely need you to check out any of the workshops we have. The December class is it's sold out. I ain't doing nothing. It's sold out. It been sold out. I ain't no willy-nilly get me in there. None of that. The next class is in February. The 3-day workshop is in February. That one, I believe, had 4 slots left. But listen, Linda, listen. If you don't have that basic foundational draping knowledge, I definitely need you guys to first do the premium traditional class. You will get so much value from that class other than some pretty damn pleats. I'm trying to tell you. It's so much other stuff. Like, we sold out. Lord, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I ain't gonna be. So no, John, I don't do anything virtual. We do have virtual tutorials though, and that's inside of Posh Draping University. That's like the Draping Netflix where you get different tutorials once a month. That's for people that are looking to learn from home. And it's not as intense as a hands-on class, but I can tell you that will be your gateway to eventually coming to a class. And some people, they in there and they look and they learn, and it is a lot. They learn and they apply, but it don't be enough. Somebody put enough down in the chat. It don't be enough. They got to come to class to get the good stuff. Oh, let me bring out my guitar, boy. Don't do it. Why do I be playing so much? I don't know. But guys, I really need you guys to understand where you are, where you're trying to go, and what is necessary and what's needed for you to get there. It could be a who, it could be a what, it could be a how, it could be it's something. And the main thing I need you to realize that it's something that you ain't got. Because if you already had it, you would be there, right? The things that I am looking to achieve, I don't have it in my capacity today, which is why I'm working on discipline. But I'm working on it every day. I brushed my hair today, y'all. I washed it. I washed it. I cut it. I did all the things. I'm trying to tell you, it's all about discipline and putting your best foot forward. Main thing is if you want to know you want to get into a workshop, but not sure where you fit in, get into the traditional one. The only people that will be able to later take a 2-day class or a Baroque only class are those that who have gone through my traditional premium draping workshop. You don't have to take it all at the same time, but that is the prerequisite. Otherwise, you're going to be more frustrated and you're going to be trying to keep up. And yeah, we don't want you to do that. So if you're looking to get started at home, again, prepare yourself for the Posh experience. If you're looking to get started to prepare yourself for the Posh experience, I want you to check out Posh Draping University. That is your draping Netflix. It's only a $7 monthly membership. As long as you pay your $7, you'll get access, right? When you stop your payment of the $7, you lose access, just like Netflix work. As long as you pay, you can watch all of the movies and the tutorials, and you could join us on the Drapers Den. We go live every Wednesday inside there. And then as soon as you stop paying, you lose access to everything. Main thing I want you guys to realize that this is your season. It could be, let me say that. It could be your winning season. However, it ain't going to fall over on top of your head. It ain't going to just hop out of a book. You got to move and you got to take action. It's so many freaking people that are just striking and taking action. It's so many people I see in my classes now. I don't know these people. Other than like I'll see them, I'll see a name, and then when they come to class, we stuck like Chuck at that point. But it's not like it was before. Before people come to class, like we have been in community. They've been a part of my community for years, long time. Now people will see a damn video and like, oh, that's my person. Oh, where the link? Drop the link. I'm just, I'm trying to tell you, stop letting people pass you by. You've been in the game. You've been on the fence. You deserve to be here, but you keep shooting yourself in the foot. Okay. I want you guys to really start taking action. And taking action doesn't necessarily mean taking a class. I'm not saying that. Taking action just means doing something other than whatever the hell you did yesterday, right? Making some traction toward what it is you want to do. Some of you guys say you're going to put up a mock-up. Okay, cool. That's taking action. Some of you guys say you're going to post more. Cool. That's taking action. Point is, do something. All right. I want you guys to realize your success lies on the other side of you making a decision. All right. So here's what I want you to remember. Again, before I close out, I'm going to recap that if you're looking for a traditional draping class, the next one is November the 22nd. You can lock in your seat for only $99. Put the class on layaway. I don't care, but you know you need to be in there. That's all I'm going to tell you. 2026 is going to be a huge year for draping. It's already huge. I ain't going to lie. It is, but it's going to be even bigger. And all of the premium traditional classes are $9.97 for now. Anyway, they ain't going no lower, baby. I ain't going to be able to do it. I ain't going to be able to do it. I can't teach you something that you can go and charge more than what you invested. That don't make sense. I'm trying to tell you. So get in there where you can. Make your investment. Go out, find a client, make a return on your investment. Then if you want to get into a Baroque, do that. Go find a client, make the return on your investment. At the end of the day, you got to pay to play. And it starts with the Premium Draping Traditional Masterclass. Guys, I am Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody calls the Draping Queen. And I am reminding you to not skip steps. Learn the basics, master the craft, and keep raising the bar. I'll be at the top, guys, when things get heavy. Bye, guys.
And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and compete to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the bed.